Welcome to another episode of Sneakerhead 213. Before I move forward, please hit that like button to support my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Also, comment down below any of your ideas or feedback on this particular review. Lastly, also please hit that notification bell so that you can stay up to date on pretty much all my latest content. And with that out of the way, let's get to it right away. As you can tell from this title, this is one of the most dopest, most hype, and just most interesting and very just very sought after sneaker reviews. So with that out of the way, let's get started. As you can tell right here, we have the off-white taping. I'm not sure if Nike did that on purpose, but with this one it came with that taping. I can't remember exactly if Nike does that for every order, but I think that's just like kind of a little hint of what these shoes are going to be, even though you already know. Here is the receipt, guys. There's a receipt. I'm not going to show you anything else because it's my personal information. The bottom of the box, guys, is in black text there with regular Nike branding. This side of the box says Off-White Nike Company, and then it says Shoe Box, and it says Beaverton, Oregon, USA, and then it's in black text as well. On this side it's plain, and so is on this side. On the top of the box, as you can see right here, it says Nike Swoosh, and it is in like this glossy like finish to it. With that out of the way, let's get straight to what this is. This is the top 10, the 10 collection from the Nike Virgil, and this is the review on the Nike Air Force 1 low, off-white, size 9.5. These are sold. Made really good money with these. They're reselling for about $500 or more, so these don't go very cheap. On the inside of the box, as you can tell, you see that Nike branding there. And with Virgil, if you don't know about him, Virgil is pretty much this guy from Chicago who's a really cool, dope fashion designer. And he decided to do a collaboration with Nike and choose the top 10 most iconic and most sought after Nike silhouettes and pretty much flip them inside out, as well as deconstructing their silhouettes and making it a lot more simple but still keep a very interesting and dope look to it. So as you can tell, they started with the box even right here. This would be on the outside of the box on a regular Nike box. The wrapping paper also, guys, if you can come closer a little bit, it has a lot of detail about his off-white design campaign and what pretty much inspired him. We're not going to get into that. And then right here it has again some more of that branding paper from Off-White and Nike. And then here it is, guys. Here is the shoe, the Nike Air Force 1 Off-White, and it is part of that 10 collection. Very dope, guys. These guys, if you guys aren't familiar with these guys, these shoes, they were released as part of a the 10 collection from Off-White, Virgil, and they released them at a off-campus event in New York and London, so you had to be at those locations at those particular times and days in order to pretty much experience the whole event and a little bit of the launch of these shoes. And that happened, I think, back in earlier this year. I can't remember the exact date, guys, I'm not gonna lie. And they saw how much of a hype it was and they decided to release it to the general public. And I got early access to these on the same day that the McChicken Yeezys dropped. Thank God, because I took L's, multiple L's, only slept 2 hours, was really feeling crappy after that. And right before I went to sleep, my phone vibrated, and bam, here they are now. So I think that was just a really chance of pure luck. I don't think I'm the best high beast copper. Anyways, guys, these shoes do come with extra shoelaces, and it says just shoelaces printed on them, screen printed on them. And the aglets are like this really cool dipped like rubber type material. Not rubber, but like, I don't know, it feels like a rubber plastic material. They're dipped in some kind of color coating. And that one is in like a really bright, I want to say like lime green or whatever you want to call this. And this one's in like a really bright like solar orange with the black laces to make it pop. I believe Virgil's vision of deconstructing these Nike silhouettes and pretty much simplifying them is really cool. It's relatable. When you're wearing, torn up, dirty jeans, you can slap these on and it'll just make your whole outfit look entirely different. But anyways, guys, I'm not sure exactly the whole entire materials on these shoes, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna, kind of try to describe them to him with the best of my ability. But if he gets a little bit closer, you can see that on the Nike swoosh here, guys, it is a pretty much like a plastic material, and it is extended all the way past, and it's really high right here, guys. As you can see, it's a little bit higher centered, and that's done on purposely by Virgil to, kind of give it that off-white appeal with the deconstruction theme. And then this tag right here, it's in a really bright orange neon color, which is really dope. I'm not sure exactly the purpose of that, so if all you guys that know out there, let me know. Right here we have this really cool netting type, almost like, I don't even know what to describe this material. It's almost like, I would say, like a rough, thick nylon type material right here. It's very interesting. And then you see some of those teeth-like embroidery patterning here around the swoosh. Back here you do have nylon material. This is nylon material, which I really like. It feels really nice. Commonly seen on some of the Nike Cortezes. Right here you have like this almost screen printer type netting material here all around the toe box of the shoe, and then it has some little bit of some embroidery work around the toe box as well, with some of these so-called perforations here, but they're not really going through the whole shoe because it's giving it that deconstruction type theme. Basically with the deconstruction theme, I just imagine the shoe, how it would look flipped inside out, just like you would a shirt when you wear it inside out. This is kind of like that theme. So that's really, really dope. Right here you have some hints of like a really, really light gray, suede type material, but it is really, really rough suede, kind of like cheap suede, and I think that was done on purpose by Virgil. And then these shoelaces are really, really like rough and tough nylon type material. The aglets on the shoelaces are pretty much white as well. The tongue, guys, if you can get this, the tongue is really, really dope. It is like some more of that material that we see here around the toe box. As you can see, some of that crisscrossing there, and I think it is 3M material. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe this is 3M material. It seems like it is. And then you see some more of that, like, inside out type embroidery work done here. And on the side, guys, right here, if you can get that, it says Nike in red, Nike brand, and then the tag is white. And on the back, guys, it is pretty much foam material. It's like the foamy material, which is really nice. It's different. I like different, so I appreciate that. Then right here we have what everyone's talking about, the off-white, branding there. Really, really dope. And I'm not sure if you guys are supposed to leave this on, but I mean, I would leave it on, especially for a lot of the collectors are probably gonna leave this on. And this is kind of bothersome, especially when you put it in the shoes away, because it kind of ruined the paper that these came in, the wrapping paper. And the inside of the shoe says the 10 right there, and it has the X for the number 10 there in white, and then black on the background. The insole is pretty your regular standards material insole from your Air Forces. The inner lining though, however, guys, is some more of that like very cushiony foam type material all around the shoe. Even the sock liner here, guys, like around the ankles, it also has some foam to it, so that's really dope, and it's very different. On the back you see some more of that really rough cheap like feel to the suede, and it says right here, it says logo, and it has pretty much the Nike swoosh there. On this side of the shoe, guys, you see it says the same thing as it said on the box right here. It says Off-White TM for Nike, Beaverton, Oregon, USA. And it says created 1982. Very dope. And I assume this is like the address to, the Nike headquarters or over in Oregon. On this side, you see some more hints of that nice nylon material. It's very cushiony and soft. And then you see that like translucent Nike swoosh there. And it has that texture that when you rub it, it makes that noise. I'm not sure what this type of material is, but it has that texture. On this side towards the heel, it has some kind of coating. I'm not sure exactly what that is. So if you guys know, let me know. But it's really, really interesting to look at. And then the heel material is very rough. It's like a really rough, broken down type. What's basically the material that's underneath the, you know, the inner layer of leather. So like when leather is wrapped here, there is an extra different type of material, and it feels like that material that, you know, pretty much leather would overlay here. So that's pretty different, and it's rough, guys, to the feel. This is probably the only part I don't like about the shoe, this material. And the midsole, guys, is really, really dope. It has like a translucent appearance to it, and it is very, very milky in color. So it's like a really, really deep white, but it's still, you know, you can still see through it. It says right here air with quotation marks around it in black. You see the air right here, and then on the other side it's pretty much blank. And also, guys, if you guys didn't notice, right here it still has the Air Force One stars that are used on a lot of the outsoles, but I feel like these are a little bit bigger than your regular Air Force, you know, the stars that are along the outsole of the shoe. So that was just something interesting that I noticed, guys. They also have this tag right here that says made in China, fabricated in China, hecho en Chino, which is in Spanish. What else, guys? What else? On the outsole, guys, you just have your regular nice milky type / translucent outsole. Looks really nice and clean. These will probably yellow over time. You know how it is with Nike gum bottom or icy bottoms. On this shoe, let me show you this one as well, guys. Let's get that thumbnail. You know what? Let's get this thumbnail. Let's get it. Got it, guys. On this one, guys, it says the same thing on this side of the shoe, and it has the same materials. Nothing is different. Really, really nice look to it. I just imagine this shoe as an inside-out shoe, like how it would look if you literally just deconstructed it and flipped it inside out. Outsoles are clean. The smell honestly smells like a Jordan 11. Oddly, it smells very similar to a Jordan 11, so I assume that's kind of like the material / warehouse type smell. If you were in a warehouse where these are manufactured, you would probably get that familiar smell. But let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy this review? Are you guys shocked at some of the things you guys saw here? So a lot of people are asking me, did I sell these? Of course, as I previously mentioned, I did sell these. Why did I sell these, most importantly? And the honest truth is because if I were to keep these shoes, I would have just let them sit there. Like, they would be on a glass display that I have in my room, and they would just sit there for years, and really, I wouldn't really be appreciating them. I would just be looking at them. So every time I look at them, that would be it. I wouldn't really enjoy them any other way. So I decided to sell them. You know, right now resale's pretty good, so I decided to let them go and have someone else enjoy it, rather they choose to, you know, have them as a collector's item or really rock these shoes and wear them. You know, more power to them. But to each their own. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about this shoe review and these shoes and the materials used on these shoes. Just let me know everything, the box, the whole theme behind the deconstruction theme, and making it a much more simplistic silhouette but still dope silhouette, which is kind of like Virgil's you know, idea going into this whole the 10 project with the Off-White collection. As I said, guys, hit me up on that Instagram, follow me at Naptown Sneaker Reseller, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.